Welcome back to the Big Playback. A number of teams made it to this week's state tourney. One of those girls' games that we skipped over, Crook County and Thurston. We'll get to that game, and then we'll show you the rest of the quarterfinal and semifinal action.
Third team playing on Saturday was the Crook County Cowgirls. They were up against the number 14 seed Thurston Colts. Early on, we got Josie Kasperger playing a little hot potato, finding McCall Woodward, the shooter, for the three. Josie Kasperger was on the stat sheet, maybe not for a lot of points, but how about some assists? Again, finding Emma Bales down low. The senior gets that one to go. And then we got Kasperger up next. This time, she's going to be finding Caitlin Weaver in the lane for a little bank shot. Crook County girls ended the game on a 30-13 run and move on to the quarterfinals, 54-47 over Thurston. Section made the trip. No issue for them because they're just there to see their team get a win and to have some fun. Up first, we've got some defense. Point guard Tanner Jones getting his hands on the ball, getting the deflection off the Ashland guard. And the Redmond Panthers loving it. How about some more defense? Evan Otten going to get the block. Yoshi Saito up to Garrett Osborne. Welcome to Boomtown. Garrett Osborne, the senior, flushing that one to go. Our first dunk in the playoffs that I've seen. And then we got Yoshi Saito again, the giver this time to Nate Walks at the top for the top of the key three. And we got Tanner Jones in the lane going up against the big man. Falls down and then wait for it. Let's go. Ow. That kind of hurt, he says. All right, and then for the finale, Garrett Osborne, the cherry on top, buzzer-beaten three. Redmond get the win, 51-37 over Ashland. Now we move to the Summit Storm, the number 2 seeded undefeated Summit, up against Roosevelt Rough Riders. Up first, we got Pearson Carmichael dialing up the 3-ball. This game being played at the Child Center in Portland. And then we've got the killer sophomore, Terence Hale, with Carson Cox all over him. Pulls up for 3, no problem. The sophomore had 18 points in the first half. Carson Cox, though, he's coming right back for the 3-pointer for the Mountain Valley Conference Defensive Player of the Year. He's got some offense, too. Check out this play going right at the defense, getting the and one, and all about it. Then we got Colin Moore coming down the court, doing some razzle-dazzle for the Storm, getting by his man, then the spin move, then the up and under, gets it to go. Now we cut to crunch time. Julian Moore at the line, 63-64. He missed the first one. This one was to tie it with 4 seconds left. He can't get it to go. Caden Harris with the amazing rebound, the one-handed rebound. Julian Moore gets the ball to go. The buzzer beater for the Storm. 65-64 Summit. Move on to the semifinals over the hometown team, Roosevelt Rough Riders, on the Mora Miracle. Summit 65, Roosevelt 64. We got the Ridgeview Ravens trying to make it 3 for 3 on Central Oregon basketball teams and making it into the semifinals. Up first, we got Lacey Pencer playing the point guard, little pick and roll action with Lauren Harding getting the ball to go with the left hand, but it was all about this girl right here, Kyra Daniels. Lacey Pencer finding her down low for the and one. We got Jenna Albright. She's only the Intermountain Conference Player of the Year. She's going to get the left-handed shot to go, and then it's Albright this time, the giver, the Kyra Daniels. Daniels dropped 33. I repeat, 33 on Corvallis on their head. 53-43. Ridgeview Ravens moving on to the semis. It was the Cowgirls' turn to make it into the semifinals. So far, Central Oregon teams 3 for 3. Caitlin Weaver going to shoot this 3-ball. Can't get it to go, but Emma Bales on the rebound, finding senior Josie Kasperger for the short jumper. But that was one of the few baskets the Cowgirls would get to go because the Putnam Kingsmen shot 55% from the field. It seemed like everything they were shooting was going in the basket. They also shot 50% from the three-point line. Also, Crook County Cowgirls had double-digit turnovers. So when you can't take care of the basketball and when the other team is shooting lights out, it's going to be hard to win. Putnam Kingsmen get the win 74-42 over the Cowgirls.
Now we go to Coos Bay Madras looking for a win, and they got a big win in overtime over the number 2 seeded Cascade Cougars, 69-60. And then Madras would play in the semifinals tonight against Corbett, the 11 seed, a team Madras had beaten twice. Unfortunately, though, Corbett would get a win 60-36. And now that we've caught you up on the quarterfinals, it's time for some semifinal action. Madras girls, Redmond boys, Ridgeview girls, and Summit boys.
Now to the number 1 seeded Redmond Panthers, 6'8", Evan Otten, ready to go. You know who's also ready? Garrett Osborne. He dropped 28 points in the quarterfinals. They're just a little too fast, too strong. And then it's Yoshi Saito with the little floater in the lane. And we got a top play alert. Evan Otten dunking all over the Foxes. The Foxes, though, would pull away late and get the upset win over Redmond. We jump right into the action between the Storm and the Mavericks of Mountainside. Summit, the number 2 seed. Mountainside, the 11 seed. The Cinderella team still in the tournament. Summit actually beat this team earlier in the year by 4 points, but it's a different animal in the playoffs. Caden Harris knocking down that shot. Then it's Pearson Carmichael calling his own number. The sophomore doing what he does best and just putting the ball in the bucket. Then it's some ball movement. Caden Harris in the corners, 3. And he likes that spot. He's going to hit that shot. Coming up next, we have more finding Carson Cox. The kid has been unbelievable at the state tournament. He drills that 3. Summit get the win, 73-61.
The big playback is not over just yet. We're going to come back one more time with the big playback playoff team of the week and your top plays.